Today I worked on a new piece, kind of a little bit of a galaxy painting. I wanted to make it fireworks, but I ended up with this, but it looks really cool. Though what happened was I painted black paint over a canvas that I already painted. Then I put different types of paint on it, and like I mixed some colors. I mixed Belgian crimson with white and Belgian crimson here, and I have a Naples yellow and an ultramarine blue. And so we get this right here. It is 16 by 20 and it is for sale. I didn't really expect the painting to turn out like that. I had, like I said, I wanted to do fireworks painting, a painting of fireworks, but I'm glad it turned out that way. I mean, it looks nice. It doesn't look bad. And I am trying to figure out more on making the type of art that people will actually buy. The camera is so weird. What is it doing? It's like it's a little sun image in a box. But okay, that's disappearing. Alright, whatever. Then, technology, my friends. Technology. And so, this is another painting I did. I did this one with my best friend, Kate Phelan. It is basically our interpretation of Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. And it's okay to be inspired by other artists and to make work that's inspired by other artists, as long as you're not making an exact duplicate and claiming it as your own. But this is a painting I did a while back about stepping into the light, about how Jesus frees us from the darkness and brings us into the light. And I just love to do those mysterious things, like little gothic kind of look in a painting sometimes. Long dark hair, the long white dress. Pretty cool. I like to do that. I sometimes dress gothic or punk alternative, and then I sometimes dress like this. I sometimes dress more girly. My style varies. And my art style varies too. Here is a piece I did with my best friend Kate. It's another one. It's an abstract piece. You got blue and you got pink. And I'm like pulling all my paintings out of my little bin right here, showing you guys. This is another painting I did called Unhelpful Thoughts. And then these words all jumbled around. Because the person with OCD, ADHD, and autism, I did Unhelpful Thoughts. So it was nice to just paint that on a canvas. No, it was a wooden panel, but like wooden panel canvas. It was just nice to paint that on there and just be like, yeah, this is what I'm thinking. You know, mental health is definitely important. And this is a piece my best friend and I did together as well. It's a painting of my best friend Kate at the beach. It looked a little different a while back. I had to make some adjustments to make it look more like her. This is Kate. This is painting my best friend Kate and I did as well. And as I said in a previous video, I made a little bit of adjustments right here to make the water kind of pop out a little bit. And our names were signed on the wrong part of the canvas. So of course I had to paint over that and put our names on the right part of the canvas. So it's on the right part now, and it looks like which way it's supposed to look like. This piece, and all these pieces I am showing you here are for sale. And the price that these paintings are has basically to do with where you live. So that would impact it. And you have the bed all the way down. Tiny little baby piece. This piece, my best friend and I, Kate, did together as well. Another interpretation of ours for Starry Night. Right here. Let's see. Other pieces. Get them out, come on. My best friend Kate and I did this together too. It is basically what this piece is. It's basically, we did an interpretation of one of Van Gogh's flower pieces. We like to go to Alchemy Coffee Shop. They are really nice people there that work at Alchemy Coffee Shop. And they let us paint and draw there, and the people there are nice, and they talk to us. And this is another piece we made. This piece, like, modeled after Van Gogh's flower painting. And bend over. I'm getting too old for this. And yeah, I do have to do my back exercise after this. Yes, I have scoliosis. My best friend Kate and I did this. And it's an abstract piece. We did this together. Love getting the creative juices flowing with the more abstract pieces. It's so much fun to do. And last but not least, the painting of Kate. My best friend Kate at the beach again. This is painting I did of her. We did it together. My best friend Kate and I did it together. We really like hanging out together and doing art together at coffee shops. We also like to do art together at Java Surf and Bad Act Coffee in Virginia Beach. Yeah, I think the Bad Act Coffee is really named after the donkeys in Hawaii, but I'm not so sure I can say the word on here. And I don't want to say the word, but it is a really good coffee shop, and we really enjoy it. Their coffee is wonderful. The people who work there are wonderful, very nice people. I think it's a great coffee shop. In the Vibe District, if there's live music playing. You can sit, like, if a tiny patio you can sit on and listen from there. And also, if you ride Freebie and you have their app, the coffee shop's app, you can get free drink, cool. If you ride Freebie 2 there, which is pretty cool. So, yes, and they have, like, all sorts of fancy type of drinks. Alchemy Coffee is nice because they let, in Richmond, is nice because they let my best friend Kate and I paint in there and draw in there. It's sort of badass. And Java Surf is another one in Virginia Beach. They're really nice people, and they do have an outdoor area you can sit in, and they let us paint and draw there. And inside they have like a tiny guitar, tiny piano, like little instruments you can fool around with. Pretty cool. And they let us draw and paint there. And they're really nice, and they have really good coffee, and they have events there, and yeah, and I also like Black Hand Coffee. My best friend and I did art there too before, and that in Richmond, Virginia. They are super nice, and there's this patio with on the back and with a mural, and it is so cool. It's very cool. And the good thing about Alchemy in Richmond, Virginia is it's near the bus line, which makes it easier, and it makes it easier to cross Broad because you can stand in the where the post bus is in the middle when you cross, and stand in that median to give yourself more time to cross when the next thing of traffic goes through. And the people at Alchemy, they'll sit and talk with you, they'll have conversations with you, and they're really nice people. And they're always welcoming. They know what my best friend and I are going to order. And I was in Alabama a while back, and I tried some coffee shops there that I liked. I like Turbo Coffee because of the atmosphere. And the young lady, one of the ladies there knew about Black Hand Coffee here. And it was really, they had art on their walls, and of course, I liked that. Oh my gosh. There's Heritage Coffee. I like that place. That was pretty cool. They had a prayer wall, and some really nice customers I had a conversation with, and they had nice workers, and I think they had some art on their walls, and it was like these 3 different rooms, and it was just really cool. And Perked Up was also really cool. They donate to a mission, and I also like Strange Brews. They serve coffee and ice cream, and they were very nice. Some of the people are graduating. My sister was graduating, and some have already graduated. And in Tennessee, I went to Jack's Coffee. Super nice people. And there's another coffee shop, like in the Makers Market area. And they had really cool art in there. And the lady there was really sweet. Young lady was really sweet. I tried out a coffee shop today in Midlothian. It was Coal Mine Coffee. Their coffee was good, and they have like little stuffed animals and games inside there. I really like coffee shop on Shader Road. That Brick Road Coffee. The people working there are very nice. They even have a piece of my artwork up there, and get books. So you can, like, get your coffee and read really nice people. And I like Live Coffee Shop too because they're experimenting with different types of drinks. Like, they're doing different things. Like, right now, they're doing, like, a cold brew and ice cream, and they're doing avocado coffee. I cannot pronounce it. It's not avocado. It's when you put your coffee on top of ice cream, and they're nice too. Yeah, I wouldn't go to a coffee shop where the people are not nice. And if I did, because there's really no other place to go, or I've already made the effort on the bus or Uber to get there, and there's not like another option nearby, I probably wouldn't go again. But it's always nice when coffee shop owner is exceptionally nice, and instead of just, this is my job, nice, they're like, oh, hi. They're that kind of nice, and you, like, have a conversation with them. And I like Afterglow Coffee in Scott's Edition. Nice people there too. Coffee is nice. Blanchard Coffee is nice. You have to have a debit card though. You cannot use cash, but it is very nice. It's very clean, and the people working there are very nice. And they can put your iced coffee in mason jars. So I love that. And my family thinks that I should just try to, like, rate coffee shop for a living. I don't know where I do that. Like, just go travel to a coffee shop and rate them for a living. That would be kind of cool, though. My only fear is, like, if they don't like my rating or whatever, or what I said, they're not going to let me back, or, you know. I also like Three Ship Coffee in Virginia Beach. I know I'm jumping around. They're really nice too. Nice people, and their coffee is nice. And my best friend and I have done art there too. And I love Green Cat Juice Bar. And their juices, their smoothies are so good. Their healthy ice cream is so good. And the people there are super nice. And they like it when I come there and do art. And I really love going there. So yeah, the long time ago, I've been to the Buy and Buy coffee shop in Stanton. I really liked that coffee shop. They had great art in there. And they let me mix candy or brownies or whatever in with their frappes. Low power mode. Yeah, anyway, low power mode. My phone's driving to stop. Yeah, they would mix all that cool stuff in their frappes, and the people there were nice too. There's a coffee shop, I forget its name, this small town in Georgia. But the guy was really nice. They served coffee and ice cream. And it was a pretty hip atmosphere. And the coffee was good. I wish I remembered the name. So it's in this little small town in Georgia. It starts with an L. If anyone can help me, please help me. And it's across the street from a Mennonite restaurant. It's a really good coffee shop. I love it. And so as a person with disabilities, I only can travel if someone takes me places, or I would have to rely on Uber or Lyft or a bus. So, since I cannot drive. So that is why, it is important that Social Security gets raised higher. Because it's not enough to live a good quality of life on. And I do want to travel, and I do want to try out coffee shops and art galleries, all different ones. And whether it's a short Uber trip to see my best friend, in the same city, or a little family vacation, you know, where I get to explore. I want to be able to one day afford to independently go travel anywhere. Like if I wanted to just pack up my stuff, go to the beach right now, I could. You know, within reason, okay, yeah. Like if I wanted to visit another state or city, I would have to research, obviously. And I do kind of research. I look up when I'm there. But I think it's very important that there is more free transportation, that there is free transportation for disabled people, where we can go anywhere we want. It doesn't have to be medical. It could be to go see a friend. It could be to go to an art gallery or a coffee shop or at the park or wherever. Because bus isn't always reliable. And I struggle with lightheadedness and vertigo, and I also have scoliosis, so it's not really the safest option either, you know, with my health. And I think that, yes, Social Security should be raised, and there should be less expensive and reliable options for those of us with disabilities to get around, whether it's in the same city, town, or way far away, you know. But I mean, of course, you know, in the same town, you know, it would be nice to not have to plan ahead, you know, and to be able to just up and go wherever, order a ride and they pick you up, you know, cheaper options of that. And, but of course, anyone with disability or not, if you're traveling outside of where you live, it probably is a good idea to make plans for your trip, you know, and how you're going to get there and things like that. I mean, it does sound nice to just up and leave somewhere far, far away from where you live. And then, but what are you going to do when you get lost and you don't know what you're doing? So, I mean, for anybody. But yeah, it was nice talking to you. Please come back for more of my art. Thanks.